So the year is 2023 and we're witches. Now, some people might not even know that we're witches just by looking at us. And some witches may like that they don't know. Some witches are like, I would rather them know so that they don't cross me, right? I personally believe there are a couple of things in every witch's closet that she needs in order to present herself as a witch, if she chooses to do so. And if you're new here, hey, what's up? My name's Raven, and on my channel I talk about style, beauty, and witchcraft. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over a couple of items that I think every witch should have in her wardrobe so that she can present herself as a witch. And this list does not include any of that black craft, kill star, I'm a witch bitch, graphic tee nonsense. Most of my audience that watches my channel is around the ages of 25 to 35, so I'm assuming that we all are maturing and we're all growing up and we don't necessarily want to wear graphic tees that say witch bitch. If you wear that, no shade to you, darling, but I think we're growing and we are wanting to elevate our look, but also not necessarily scream in people's faces that we're a witch. I think understating the fact that we are witches, it kind of just gives off this like, I'm confident in who I am, I'm confident in what I practice, and there's no need for me to overly express myself. But there are certain items I think every witch should have, and you can definitely pinpoint out a witch if she's wearing these items. So without further ado, let's get into the witchy wardrobe essentials list. The first thing on the list is going to be a cliche, but hear me out, okay? It is any type of top or garment that has this like billowy long sleeve. This is a sheer bodysuit. I got it off of Amazon years ago, but I love wearing it whenever I'm going out for drinks or going out to dinner. I think that it's a little bit more mature because obviously it's sheer. I think it's understating the fact that I am a witchy woman, right? I think anybody who is a witch needs to have some type of garment that just has this like romantic, willowy, elongated bell sleeve. And if you've never owned anything like this, I highly recommend it because once you put it on, you're gonna like wanna like move your arms around and shift the energy in the room, and it's so playful and whimsical. And if you aren't somebody that likes to wear black, which if you're not somebody that likes to wear black, I don't think you're on the right channel. But if you don't want to get it in black, let's say you're a pink love witch. I've seen a lot of like bell sleeves with this also on it. So it's giving ballerina whenever it's pink to me, but you know, I digress. You could be a love witch. We'd love to see it. It's not necessarily screaming, I'm a witch in your face. It's like, oh, she looks like she might go to a coven meeting later. You know what I mean? I absolutely adore this bodysuit, and I think I will have majority of the things that I got off of Amazon listed in my storefront, so stay tuned for that. Next up on the witch essentials list is kind of obvious, but not, and it also depends on your own personal style. For me, I think what I'm about to show you is I automatically am like, wow, that's a witch, right? But depending on your personal style, you could be a Sabrina Spellman type of witch, or you could be like a Stevie Nicks type of witch. There's so many different styles out there, but I think every witch should have a long maxi dress. I don't know if you're getting this. I don't know if you can see it all. This is a satin black dress. This is one of my favorite dresses ever. And hear me out. Whenever you're choosing a long maxi dress, the cut and the style of the dress is important, because anybody can wear a dress, right? But there are certain dresses where it's just like, oh, that's got a witch aesthetic to it. And you know what I mean when I say witch aesthetic. It's like for example, this cut, I can't even describe to you the way that it is, but it's cinched in at the waist, so it accentuates the waist. And then you can wear the sleeves off the shoulder or on the shoulder. It's got this like, not peplum, but what is it called? It's like this like poofy pilgrim looking sleeve. It almost looks like I could be a pilgrim in this dress, but it's an elevated pilgrim dress. And whenever we think pilgrim, we think of Salem witch trials, and you know, you just have to use your imagination. So whenever you're looking for a long dress to add to your closet, we're not thinking necessarily Morticia Addams. Morticia Addams is gorgeous, right? But she doesn't necessarily give witch vibes to me. If anything, she gives me like sexy goth woman. Not necessarily witch, like she doesn't scream witch to me, she just screams hot goth woman. Even though I know in Wednesday she was a witch, but that's besides the point. She doesn't give witch vibes to me, she just, yeah. So whenever you're looking for a dress, try to go for something that's a little bit more flowy and you can breathe in it and it's not tight fitting and it might could drag on the floor. You know, you need it to be something that's a little bit looser if that is the style you're going for. Now, if you're like, Raven, I cannot do a long dress, my body type is just not it, I got you. I also understand having versatility in your closet is important, and you also need a dress for your body type. So for all of the girlies out there that enjoy a good short dress, okay, I'm gonna give you a little info on how to shop for a witchy dress that's short. I got this dress a while ago. I mean, I'm talking like years ago at Urban Outfitters, and it looks like a little plain black dress, right? It's like an A-line dress. It's flowy, but the thing at the bottom is it almost looks like it's ratty. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like it's got these like little trimmings on it, like I've been, you know, working on the streets in like the 1920s, sweeping the streets or sweeping the chimneys or something like that. It just got this like, I just said sweeping the chimneys, I'm so dead. Anyway, and you can just tell that it's like lived in, and it's not necessarily like this like modernized dress. Now for some of you, you'll be thinking like, Raven, that would look like a bag on me because I obviously have no figure to myself, because yeah. So this dress just like swallows me and looks really flattering, but there are dresses out there that will flatter your body type. It's about the fabric. It's about the details on there. So I think every witch needs to have some sort of dress, whether you want it long or short. But I will say that if it's black, you're just gonna automatically give off of a witch vibe. So if you don't want to do that, that's okay, but I highly recommend a black dress, long or short, staple piece in your closet, get it. Okay, so this next garment, a lot of witches don't think this is necessary, but it's so understated, and I feel like I don't really see a lot of people wearing this anymore because it's so unnecessary in someone's style, but I think it just adds a beautiful layer, and that is, I believe that they're called shawls. Shawls? Yeah. I thrifted this a long time ago. It's originally from Target, okay? But basically a shawl is something that you throw over an outfit, and it can be a long one like this. It's like almost the length of a maxi dress, or it can be a shorter one. The fabrics can vary. You can get a knitted shawl. You can get, this one's velvet shawl. You can get a satin shawl. You can get a lace shawl. This will elevate any witch outfit that you are wearing because it's whimsical, and not a lot of people wear shawls. I guess it depends on the climate that you're in and all that stuff, because sometimes, girl, beauty is pain. And I am willing to suffer just to look good, okay? I am, because fashion. Anyway, I do think that every witch needs like some type of shawl, because it's just like how you're presenting yourself. Like I said, not many people are wearing this garment. If they're wearing another layer, it's normally a cardigan, it's normally a jacket. They're not wearing this like flowing, beautiful piece of fabric on their body on top of whatever else. Like for me, I will pair this, ooh. Anyway, I've been talking way too much. I think my voice is like, stop talking. But anyway, as I was saying is, like for me, I will pair any shawl that's long, I'll put it underneath a leather jacket. And then whenever I'm walking around, it's just like swaying in the wind, and I'm like, oh my God. Like I just feel so powerful whenever I'm, you know, prancing around. And then like, you don't necessarily have to wear it under a jacket, but like, let's say it was winter, you're obviously not going to get away with just like wearing this because it's short sleeves or three-quarters of a sleeve, and you're going to be cold if you're out and about. So learning how to layer your shawls or like incorporate them into your outfits are going to definitely elevate you and give you this like mature, older witch look that we're going for. We're not doing black craft anymore. Black craft is out. It's been out, but no, we're not doing it anymore. Okay, moving on. You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm gonna say, or do you? Maxi skirts. Maxi skirts. I think maxi skirts are my go-to as a matured witch whenever I'm like, dude, I do not want to fucking do anything. Like, I don't want to dress cute today. Like, I'm over it. I'll throw on a maxi skirt and a little tank and I'm good to go. Or a little shirt and I'm good to go. You know what I mean? So, I think maxi skirts look great on actually any body type because they're so flattering. Maxi skirts aren't there to like hug your body. They're supposed to just like fall on the body. And I think that they're so modest and just like beautiful. And you know, some people will disagree with me, but I think modesty is somewhat sexy. It's sexy in the sense where it's like mysterious. So you're like, there's more to the eye. You know what I mean? So whenever you're wearing a maxi skirt, I think you give off like an air of calmness and like femininity, and people are just like, oh, well, she's soft. She's got a maxi skirt on, you know? And I don't know. I feel like if you don't have a maxi skirt, go to the thrift store, see if you find any. I got this bad boy from the thrift store. It's my two favorite color combinations. I love anything beige or ivory and black. I really lucked out on this. I really did. But if you don't want to go to the thrift store, there's definitely some options available to you on Amazon. I would highly recommend, if you're not somebody that's like into print, I would highly recommend with just starting out with a simple plain color that you wear all of the time that'll go with all of your clothing. You know I'm going to say get a black maxi skirt, girl. You know I'm going to say that. But if you're not into the color black, I would say maybe doing like earth tones if you're like a earthy girl, or, you know, a green witch, or like, my voice is going out because I'm talking so much lately. But anyway, instead of like doing like brown, you could do like even like a pretty satin one. Ooh, a satin maxi skirt, that would be very elevated. I don't think I have a long satin one. I'll have to get one. But anyway, yes. Add maxi to your list and then pair it with some nice boots. Speaking of boots, let's talk. Let's talk about the next item. So obviously the cliche that witches do or wear are those pointy fucking hats. I think they could be cute if we're doing like a cosplay moment, or if we're in New Orleans and we want to dress witchy, or if we're in Salem and we want to dress witchy. But that's not an everyday thing, babe. Like, we're not going to be wearing pointy hats every day. Like, and it's only like, it's just like such a cliche, and it kind of makes me feel like young whenever I put it on, unless it's an elevated witchy hat where it's not pointed. It's like, you can just tell. It's almost like Western or like indie, I guess you could say, the type of hat that I'm talking about. Maybe in another video I'll show you, but I don't think every witch needs a hat. Okay, I don't think that's on the list, but it is fun to have that. I think the type of shoes or boots every witch should have, it doesn't matter what style they are or any of that stuff, as long as it has a point, okay? These are untied, but I think I got these from, I don't know where these are from. I don't know where these are from, but if I can find out where they're from, I will link them in my description box. But every witch needs a pair of pointed toe boots, okay? I feel like these go with everything. They go with jeans. They go with a maxi skirt. They go with shorts. They go with dresses. They go with every single piece in your closet. And I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my god, I only wear fall boots. I only wear boots in the fall. Y'all, I'm dying today. Yes, I am dying. But anyway, it's okay. I will wear boots in the summer, boots in the spring. I'm a boots bitch. I have boots on today. And yes, they're pointed. Let me see if I can. Yes, they're velvet and pointed. Yes, they are. Yes. You need to get a pair of pointed boots, girl. Because, like I said, it's like a quiet, understated accent of a witch. Like, I rarely ever see people wearing pointed toe boots unless I'm at like some goth event or something like that. But if you're spotting a witch in the wild and you see some boots like this, you can bet your ass that that person probably practices witchcraft. But we're gonna move on. This next piece that I'm gonna show you is for my bookworm type of witch, for my dark academia witch, if you will, or like even like in American Horror Story and Coven, this is giving Cordelia. That makes sense? So I think it's important for every witch to have some type of collared button-down shirt. I think it gives you this like professionalism to you about your craft. Like, oh yeah, I've been working on some fucking herbal remedies today, or some potions, or I've been writing in my book of shadows all day. Like, I feel like it gives you some sort of like seriousness to you. Like, having a collared shirt, even though you don't work in a corporate office or like whatever, it's like, it's tailored, it looks good, it looks nice. You look mature. Yes, you do. You do not look like a witch bitch cat 666 girl. No, you don't. And we don't want that. We do not want that, okay? So, yeah. It doesn't necessarily have to be black or sheer like mine. I thrifted this. I be thrifting all my clothes, basically, except recently. Well, let's not even get into that. Anyway, but this did come from the thrift store. It's from the Limited, and it is a size large, but this does not look large. This looks like a small. You can definitely find button-down shirts pretty much anywhere, but don't just get like any button-down shirt. It really depends on how you're going to style it. I love styling this with that maxi skirt that I just showed you guys. I'll tuck it into the skirt, or I'll tie it above the waistline, and it just gives me this like, yeah, I have a garden vibes. You know what I mean? Like, I just love a good button shirt. Depending on like how you are or what your body type is, like your style and your body type really depict on like the type of button-down shirt you can get. Because who knows? Maybe you want to get a button-down shirt that's like oversized and wear it as a dress, because that could also be a look. That's a vibe. You could also do a button-down shirt that is white and it looks kind of like a working shirt. Well, I don't know. Sometimes with a white button-down shirt, it just depends on how you style it. Like, I recently styled it in one of my most recent Instagram photos, but I don't think that was a witchy look. That was like an editorial, high fashion girly wannabe look that I was trying to accomplish. But anyway, you can make it witchy. It just really depends on your own like little personal touches and stuff like that. So a collared shirt is a must for your closet, babe. So the fun part of dressing like a witch, and it's like, you know, you're trying not to necessarily say that you're a witch with your clothing, you know? So we're not getting any clothing that has any graphics on it or any of that stuff. I mean, if you want to, go for it, wear it. But I think the part where you could absolutely go fucking bonanzers, I don't even know what I'm saying. You can go fucking wild about, and you could be totally obnoxious about, and it can definitely scream that you're a witch, is in your jewelry. Your jewelry can be overstated, because if you're dressing so simply, you can go balls to the wall on your hair, balls to the wall on your jewelry, on the accents, on the details, right? I tend to, depending on the outfit, depending on the look, depending on the mood and the vibe, I tend to wear jewelry that is a little bit overstated, but I think because I'm following the theme of not being too overdone, okay, like earrings like this, I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. I'm going to zoom in on this girl so that you can see it, okay? So earrings like dangly ones, or earrings that just simply have the pentagram on it, we love it. But what we don't love are those ugly ass hoop pentagram earrings. Oh my god, you guys, those are so ugly. Like, I don't care if I hurt your feelings. Throw those fuckers away. Those are so... Don't get me started. They're ugly. They're gross. They are out. They were never in, okay? If you have huge ass pentagram earrings and you're wearing them in 2023, I'm hurting your feelings today. I am. And I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel guilty about it at all. Why are those cute? Let me know in the comment why some people think those are cute. I don't think they're cute. I don't. Yeah, throw the fucking... And I'm talking, you know, the pentagram ones that are like this size. They're not even like the cute, like, hoops. They're like huge. Don't do that. We get it. You're a witch. We get it. Put it away. But as I was saying, is like, if you're gonna do something with a pentagram, make sure that it's like understated. Like even on my ring, I have a pentagram on my ring and it's not like in your face, you know what I'm saying? It's just for me, not for you, it's for me, right? So another type of jewelry that I think is great for a witch to have in her closet, similar to what I just showed you about the pentagrams, it's a bit more understated, but I think anything that's like a symbol of what represents you can make you feel more grounded. So, you guys, obviously my name is Raven. Obviously, right? So, I tend to like crows, I tend to like blackbirds, I tend to like ravens, things like that. So, I have these like bird skull, I don't even know if you can see these, I'm gonna try to hold them up to the camera, but I have these like bird skull earrings that are my go-to. They're my staple. I will put them on anything and everything. I think witches tend to love bones. We like little trinkets like that, and just having these, just like, I'm about to get deep, probably way more than I should, but my mom named me Raven, and anything that I have that's like bird related or something like that, I just think of my mom and that connection that I have with her. So anytime that I'm wearing these, I feel very deeply connected to my mother who passed away a couple years ago. But yes, wear jewelry that is symbolic to you and it has meaning, or it doesn't necessarily like have to be this like over the top pentagram bullshit. But let's say that you are into, I have a friend who likes teeth, okay? I've seen teeth earrings and I think that those are so cute. So wear jewelry that has some sort of meaning to you, and it's so much more like paying attention to detail in your own personal style. I know today I probably don't seem very witchy, but I don't dress witchy every day, and I think that that's okay. How you want to present yourself as a witch is totally your prerogative. I just thought, you know, most of the time, if you were to go into a witch's closet, you would find majority of the items that I showed you today in a witch's closet, who actually takes their practice pretty seriously, and they probably tend to like their style too. So yeah, that's all I'm going to share with you guys today when it comes to witchy wardrobe essentials. I hope you liked this video. If you did, let me know in the comments if you own any witchy essentials that I listed today, if you own all of them. And then, yeah, hopefully you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.